G'day, how's it going? Steve here with Wallaby Designs, and I'm here to present to you Git Web Manager. So Git Web Manager is a self-hosted dashboard for deploying Git repositories to local and remote paths. It manages rollbacks, health checks, preview builds, and automated dependency updates for you. So the very first time you install Git Web Manager, you'll be presented with this registration field. This will only happen the first time. This is your admin user, so you can create a user. I'm going to create a very secure little user right here, which will be deleted later. I think I typed that wrong. There we go. And when you press register, that new admin account is created. You can come here and manage that account. You can send a reset link, create temp passwords, create new users, and so forth. But when you first open the layout, there will be an alert here. It will be right there, and it will tell you to come here to the scheduler settings, where it will have a button to do that, and you come here and install the cron job. So that's basically just all it does is allows these projects and everything that's in here to be automated and allow the health checks, the deployments, everything to happen as part of a cron job. So pressing this little button here will clear that message, and it'll look like this. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm just going to create a basic project, and I think it is fitting just to make this project itself. I've got all the values already in another field. I'm just going to copy them over. And I'm going to show you just the basics. So I can show you that the permissions here are writable. And then down here with Laravel projects, there's usually a /up part of the URL, which exposes a 200 response, which just says that the website is working and that everything is good. If you don't have that, then it will probably just say NA, and it'll say that it doesn't work. If I change that to something else, it would just say it didn't work. You can exclude things, so in my case, I'm going to exclude the docs from the build because we don't need that. Now, if I was installing this to a remote host, or even to the same host but a different user, I could do it with FTP, and that can be done by creating an FTP account at the top there, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. And you can test the connection of that, but this is a drop down for all the FTP accounts you have here. Similarly, SSH, depending on which is available. So if I press next here, because this is a Laravel project, it'll have Composer and NPM. And if I press save project, it will load. And if I go to the deployment queue, you will see that it is running in here. Normally, if there are multiple items listed in the queue, you can process the queue. You can clear the queue or purge duplicates. That shouldn't be an issue. So we'll come back here, and that shows us okay. So this is showing, I'm going to show you a brand new page. This is where it was. If I hit refresh, it's now a new registration panel because we just installed it. So that's that there. So I'm going to move on to a few other things. So going back to the deployment queue, as a quick refresher, there's the queued tasks running, anything that failed, and it will show you the reasons for failing. Completed tasks, which you'll see obviously this, and there's the deployment log there. Anything you cancelled, and just a list of all. And again, showing you the scheduler. So this is just showing a heartbeat, showing that the cron job is refreshing and making sure there are no updates that it needs to update the application about. So moving to the next tab, the users tab. So the error for cron will look a lot like this. In this case, email is not configured. I'm not going to bother doing that right now, but I can create new users here. I can create a name, an email, and a temp password, and then create the user, and the user can change that password themselves. And with the email settings, they'll be able to do that with an email link or whatnot. Now, as far as FTP settings, or SSH, you can come in here and create an account, give it an account name, put in the host, everything you would normally do for an FTP or SSH account, and you can create the account. You can test whether the FTP connection is valid. You can test the SSH. If the connection for either one is not valid, it won't try to test it won't allow you to select those for the thing. But if it does work, then you'll have a little badge that'll say that it's good to go. As far as the workflows, you can create a workflow for anything, so success or failed, and then, or again, this is open source, so you can add in your own custom workflows to whatever you might need. But at the moment, I've just got it basically success or failed, and you can send an email or send out an external webhook. So yeah, you go nuts with that. Test delivery here, and as far as the system is concerned, these buttons here go to email settings. That is in the system. You can see that here, email settings. So system email settings. So that you can put in all your email settings there and um, just whatever you want. Send the test email. Here is the security. If there are any, let's say, Dependabot issues, they'll show up here. So there's current issues or resolved issues. Right now I don't have any issues. This is a brand new deployment. There are no projects here with issues. If there are updates to the application, you can check it here. Whenever I post changes or fixes to the application, which won't be very often, it'll tell you that there is an update available, up there at the top, and it'll say it here too. It will say app update or something like that. I don't remember exactly. And then if you press this button here, it'll update the application. You don't have to update it, but that's a way to keep up to date with the latest changes and everything like that. Anyway, so this is my Git Web Manager, and I hope you enjoy it. You can view the documentation here. You can go to the GitHub repo where you can leave a star and hopefully share it with your friends because this is awesome. But thank you for watching, and I hope this has been informative, and I hope it's been helpful. Thank you very much.